Hey everyone, Chris with the Kentucky Woodsman Channel. Well, we're back. It has been a long time since we have visited the off-grid cabin, and here we are. There's been a couple people who's asked me in the comments of my other videos if there was ever going to be any more, and yep, there's going to be a lot more, I guess. Got a long way to go. I will be the first to admit that I have taken a lazy streak as far as working on the cabin goes, due to a crazy work schedule and just living life in general through the past summer. It's been a while since we've been up here. But if you're just now tuning into this video, it's the first one of the off-grid cabin series you've seen. I have a whole series of videos from, I think there's like a total, this should make about 16, maybe 17 videos, where I actually started on this cabin. Started with nothing but a bare spot of ground, built the floor up, and have built it up from there. I started somewhere in the neighborhood of, I think, 3 to 4 years ago, and you see what I have right now. You can watch the build process in the other videos. There's been times when the construction has went fast. There's been times when it has went extremely slow, like right now. But it has been ongoing, and it will continue to be ongoing as time goes on. But we've moved inside, which if you know anything about building a house or anything like that, once you go inside, things seem to slow way down. And in this case, where I'm just doing this by myself and as a hobby and just as something fun to do, it's definitely went slow. So stick around. We're gonna put some more flooring down today, and I'll show you around the cabin a little bit and let you see what's transpired. Like I said, probably not a whole lot compared to the last video you watched, but hopefully a little bit has. And we're going to enjoy our day. It is currently the day after Thanksgiving, so trying to work off some turkey and Thanksgiving dinner, and just enjoying a little bit of downtime from the job. Let's get at it, get some stuff done. Alright, one of the things that I've been working on for the cabin for quite some time, I actually did a video in the very early stages of this project, was my little wood stove that I have built out of a 30-pound propane cylinder. Now, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, you can critique the welding all you want. You're not gonna hurt my feelings because I don't pretend to be a welder. I wish I was a lot better welder than what I am, but I can just simply hold my own, and that's about it. I would never want to do welding for anyone professionally because I'm not a welder. But I can weld enough to put something like this together. And what I did is I took a 30-pound propane cylinder, I flooded it with water, let it sit outside for an extended period of time. I drained the water out. Then I took a grinder and cut off the handle and took the valve out, cut the end out, put a door on it, cut a flue into it, and did basically what you see here. Ended up putting a stainless steel cook surface on it. And one of the fellows at work, I'm going to be using 6-inch flue pipe. And of course I didn't have 6-inch coming out of the stove, so one of the fellows at work actually TIG welded me up this adapter to where I can go from 3.5, 4-inch pipe up to 6, and so that any creosote or anything like that, the way it's made, will run back into the stove rather than getting stuck in the flue pipe or running on the outside and taking a chance I'll catch anything on fire. And like I said, the stove is a bit primitive, but so is the cabin. So I think it'll do just a fine job for what we need. And all honesty, if it's not enough heat, or if it doesn't work well enough, I do have a warm morning regular wood and coal stove that I can move up here. I just don't really want to put it up here due to the fact that anything up here could get vandalized at any time because of the remoteness. So we'll see how that goes. But that's one of the projects that's got finished since the last video, and of course it's not installed yet. It will be installed in the corner of the cabin once everything settles down a little bit, but that will be one of our sources of heat. Now, I don't remember if I showed you the flooring. I just saw a mouse go through the across the floor there. I don't know if you saw that or not, but I don't know if I showed you the flooring that I've put down so far, but this is some of the flooring that I've put down. We're going to be adding more to it here just in a couple of minutes. Also had a storm window given to me, so I got screens in the window now, so in the summertime it won't be near as stuffy in here because there will be some air movement. And then I hope in the very near future to add a small screen window in the upstairs loft, and in hopes of eventually adding a 12-volt vent fan to pull air through the cabin and try to keep things a little cooler in the summertime. This does get pretty warm in the summertime, I'm not going to kid you. And it gets pretty cold in the wintertime right now, so we got to get this flooring down, we got to get insulation up, we got to get paneling on the walls. We've got a lot to do. You know, it's kind of funny. The most desirable thing about an off-grid cabin is the fact that it's off-grid. You're living off the land. You're not having to pay an electric bill and that kind of stuff. Only trouble is if we want to use modern-day tools, they require power. So here I've got into the heat of getting this floor laid out and getting everything trimmed up, and now both of my batteries are dead on my saw. I've got 2 batteries and both of them are dead. So the one thing that I love about this cabin is also the one issue that you constantly find yourself fighting against, and that's the fact that there's no power. So it's about all we're going to get done as far as putting floors down today is what we've got done. And I want to give you a little update on the solar powered security light that I installed somewhere around this time of year last year, and it's still going strong. It still works great and provides in the evening. Of course, you can't see it right now, it is lit up. I don't know if you can see that, tell that it's lit up, but in the evenings when it's dark, it provides nice light out here on the porch. And you know, hopefully, maybe, just maybe, if someone's messing around that's not supposed to be here, maybe it'll scare them off, who knows. But that's the little solar powered security light that I installed, like I said, about a year ago. Well, as I said, it's the day after Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving weekend. And you know, sometimes it's really important that we sit back and we think about what we're thankful for. And as I said here, first of all, I'm thankful that I'm not out in these crowds trying to go through these stores and shop. That would be miserable. I'm thankful for all the things I got to do this summer. I'm thankful for the vacations I got to take. I'm thankful for the hunts that I've got to have right here on the farm, and there's more of those to come. Gun season's out, by the way. Bow season's back in. We will be doing quite a bit of bow hunting here in the next few days. Folks, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Please hit the bell so you can get notifications. If this is your first off-grid cabin video, there is at least 15 more in a playlist that would be tickled to death for you to watch, and hopefully you can see the history of this project from the very start. Take care. See you on down the trail.